bitHeads was founded in October of 1995. We are a full-service software development shop, so what we do is we create software for our clients. We operate in the telecom markets, mobile markets, medical technology, gaming markets, all sorts of different places because we believe 95% of software is software. Our clients are the domain experts, so what we do is basically translate their needs into what is basically generic software. So we don't need to know all there is to know about telematics. We assume our client knows about that, and basically we can translate that into a software product and deliver it for them faster, cheaper, better than they can do on their own. Being in Ottawa and in Ontario, it's a great place to have a business. There's a very vibrant community here. They do a lot of interesting things. Because we're a services company, we help other companies who are doing leading edge things and things that are very interesting and things that aren't being done before. And frankly, if we were in a different region or a different place that they aren't doing as many exciting things, we wouldn't be doing as much business. A lot of this gets to the differentiation of between what Ottawa can contribute to the global economy versus some place that might be offshore to actually do these sorts of services. There is a good case to be made for different products at different stages of life to be done better in different areas. They just naturally lend themselves to that. If you wanted to do something offshore, it might lend itself well to a maintenance or legacy system that's near end of life and doing a lot of different things that basically there's less communication, there's less risk, there's less time constraints that are needed. Things that are more startup related or initial application development are things where you want to be closer to your client. You need a lot, requirements change all the time, processes are less defined, and we lend ourselves very well to doing that here at bitHeads and in the city to actually create those sorts of products as opposed to other things that do lend themselves well to do better geographically than here. There's an environment for growth here that you don't find in a lot of other cities where there are different clusters put on by OCRE, the Ottawa Center for Research and Innovation, that put together these different software clusters, green tech cluster, wireless cluster, et cetera, that basically get together and you can share information, expertise, experience to get together and know how you're doing something better as a group than you would be able to do on your own. And it's really a community that feeds off each other. That's really a unique place to be. Well, I think the biggest thing is the access to a great talent pool that's here, that's been battle tested at different tech startups and at different high-tech companies in town and in Ontario. It's a great place to be. The people you're getting, even the folks coming out of school, are being well sponsored by other companies, and they know a lot about software coming right out of school. But in particular, folks moving in between jobs is probably unparalleled here. You have so many different places that are pumping out so many great people, learning different things from different technologies and different business domains, that it's actually very easy to find somebody to actually work on something that's a very specific technology product you wouldn't expect to find, but we're surprised every day when we actually go to try to find somebody. Oh, they actually do have experience in X, Y, and Z, and that's pretty rare. So what really keeps people interested and keeps people here, as you say, we do have a very low attrition rate, which is great, and we attribute that a lot to the challenge of the work. So we do different things all the time. Somebody, because we work over multiple domains, somebody might be working on a healthcare system one day, and then 6 months later they're working on something in the telecom space, and 6 months later they might be working on a different piece of business process. So there's different things that they do. It keeps the work interesting, and it keeps them learning more, becoming better and more well-rounded developers. And because they're actually happy doing what they do, they don't feel a great need to leave, which is a plus. Great access to bike paths and biking. It's a very healthy city. It's very green. People like to move here because, again, there's a technology community here that people like to be plugged into, but there's enough stuff to do that people, you're not living in the Arctic or anything like that. It really is, it's a great city to be in. It's very friendly. It's very family friendly. And that's why a lot of our people are here. We've had people actually move in from other cities because they wanted to live in Ottawa, not because they had a job and transferred to Ottawa. They moved because they liked the city, and then they tried to find a job. So.